Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 2 of the chapter comparing quantities. In this part 2, we will be solving questions from the exercise 8.1 based on the concept ratio and percentage. Before we go for solving exercise 8.1, first I will discuss homework question which I gave you in your part 1. This was the try this question which I gave you as homework in your part 1. In this try this question, you could observe one data given in the form of pie chart. You know what is pie chart? In this pie chart, 50%, 30% and 20% percentages are used. And let us read the question. In a primary school, the parents were asked about the number of hours they spend per day in helping their children to do homework. There were 90 parents who helped for half hour to 1.5 hours. The distribution of parents according to the time for which they said they helped is given in the adjoining figure. 20% helped for more than 1.5 hours, 30% helped for half hour to 1.5 hour, 50% did not help at all. So, here in this pie chart, now we are aware 30% indicates the percentage of parents who helped their children in doing homework for half an hour to 1.5 hour. That means now this 90 parents is equal to 30%. So, here let the total number of parents surveyed. This is the question number 1. How many totally parents were surveyed? That we will assume. Let the total number of parents surveyed. So, when total number of parents surveyed, if I assume it as x, then 30% of x is equal to 90. That means now I can find the value of x by solving 30% of x equal to 90. So, 30% of x equal to 90, you know how to solve. 30 by 100 of operation is nothing but into x equal to 90. Now, 1 0 1 0 get cuts, and this 3 by 10 if it goes that side, x equal to 90 into 10 by 3, 3 1s are 3, 30s are. So, there were 300 parents in total for the survey. So, the moment I got 300 were surveyed, how many said they did not help in this 50%. So, 50% of 300, you know how to find. 50 by 100 is nothing but half of 300 is 150 members, the parents who did not help their children for helping or to do their homework. Next, 20% of 300, how many said that they helped for more than 1.5 hours, that is only 20%. 20% of 300 will be, it is 60. You know how to find. This is how we solve the question. Now coming to the exercise question 8.1, question number 1. Speed of a cycle. Here we are asked to first find the ratio of the following in these sub questions A, B, C. I am doing sub question A. Speed of a cycle 15 km per hour to the speed of scooter 30 km per hour. So 15 km is to 30 km. Remember, when you are finding ratio, both antecedent and consequent should be in the same units that we have learnt in your previous class. So very important note, both the antecedent and consequent must be in the same units. So this is one of the important note which you have to remember before you go for finding ratio. Once you find the ratio, after that the ratio will never have units. Before finding ratio, both antecedent and consequent must be in the same units. That is what you have to remember. Now here kilometer will get cancelled. So 15 is to 30 is 1 is to 2 is the answer. Now coming to the sub question B, 5 meter is to 10 kilometer, and here antecedent is in meters and consequent is in kilometers. So we should bring it into the same units. So 5 is to, for 1 kilometer, 1000 meters are there. So I am bringing 1000 in the place of consequent. Now it becomes 5 is to 10,000. After cancellation, 5 ones are and 5 2000s are. So the right ratio is 1 is to 2000. Now coming to the sub question C, 50 paise is to rupees 5. Children, again here antecedent is in paise and consequent is in rupees. So we will bring rupees into paise. For 1 rupee 100 paise, for 5 rupees 5 into 100 paise will be there. Now paise will get cancelled. So we will have 50 is to 500. After removing zeros and after cancellation, after simplification, I can say it becomes 1 is to 10. This is the right answer. So now we will go to the solving question number 2. In question number 2, we are asked to convert the following ratios into percentages. See children, I have already taught you how to convert. Normally, ratio gives a fraction. After finding fraction, if you want to convert any fraction into percentage, you need to multiply it by 100 percentile symbol. You know reason for the taking percentile symbol. 100 percentile symbol is just nothing but 100 upon 100. It is nothing but 1. So when you multiply any number by 1, then that number gets no change. So 3 by 4 into 1 has no change at all. So 3 by 4 remains as it is. Now 4 ones are 4, 25s are, so 3 into 25 becomes 75. 75 by 1 is 75 only. So 75 percentage is the percentage conversion for the given ratio 3:4. Similarly, in sub question B, 2 by 3 multiplied by 100 percentile symbol gives 200 upon 3 percentile. On simplification, we can write this mixed fraction as 66 integer 2 upon 3 percentile symbol is the conversion for the ratio 2:3. Now, we will solve question number 3. Question number 3 is 72% of 25 students are good in mathematics. How many are not good in mathematics? Very simple question, children. If I take the whole students as 100%, so in that I will have one class or one subcase as good, another subcase as not good. So here I have already got good percentage as 72, obviously leftover not good is 100 minus 72 percentage. So you know how to find 100 minus 72, it is just 28 percentage. So instead of going for finding how many are good and subtracting from 25, here 25 is considered, that is total number of students considered as here 100 percentage. In that 25, 72% are good and rest of the percentage 28 percentage are not good. So 28 percentage of 25 students are not good in mathematics. If you want to find out percentage wise, I have already said 28 percentage. If you want to find out number also you can find. So 28 percentile symbol nothing but upon 100, half operation nothing but into 25. So 25 ones are, 25 fours are, 4 sevens are. So it gives the conclusion 7 students out of 25 are not good in mathematics. This is how you can do conclusion. Okay. Now we will go for solving question number 4. Question number 4. A football team won 10 matches out of total number of matches they played. If their win percentage is 40, then how many matches did they play in all? See, before we starting exercise 8.1, I solved, try this question. In that total number of parents were surveyed, we considered as X. Similarly, here you need to consider assumption of that total number of matches played. So let the total number of matches played if I consider as X, then in that percentage of win, a team a football team won 40% of X matches which is equals to, which is 10 in number. So, that means 40% of that they played, that is X, equals to 10. So, you know how to solve this. 40 percentile symbol nothing but upon 100, half operation into X equals to 10, 0 0 get cancels, and 2 2s are 2, 5s are, therefore X equals to 10 into 5 by 2. This 2 by 5 fraction, if it comes this side, it multiplies by reciprocating. So, 2 1s are 2, 5s are, which means 5 5s are 25. You can now write conclusion. So, the total number of matches played by the football team as 25. So, you need to write the conclusion. Now, we shall solve question number 5. Question number 5, if Chameli had rupees 600 left after spending 75% of her money. See children, simple question, she has already spent 75% and left over with the rupees 600. How much did she have in the beginning? Now, before spending anything, she must have got 100%. In that, she spent 75%. That means leftover with 100 minus 75, leftover with 25%. This 25% is equal to 600 rupees. So, when 600 rupees is 25%, 100% must be 4 times of 600, that is 2400. How I said 4 times? 25%, 4 times of 25 gives 100. So, 600 is 1 time, that means 4 times is 600 4s are 2400 is the money that she has before spending at all, that is in the beginning. So, it is a oral question, you need proper thinking. Anyways, now we will go for solving it subjective way. This is objective way of thinking. Okay. So, this 25% is rupees 600. So, 4 times of this gives 100%, that is 2400. If I solve in objective like MCQ type questions, I will do it this way, just thinking. But if I am writing in a subjective exam, then I have to go for proper solution, presenting proper solution. So, I will assume, let the total money with Chameli in the beginning be rupees X. In the beginning, if she has rupees X, she has spent leftover money after spending 75% of rupees X is rupees 600, that is 25% of rupees X is 600, So 25 percentile, nothing but 25 by 100, half is into rupees x equals to 600. So 25 ones are 25 fours are. So x equals to 600 into 4 gives 2400 and it is rupees. Now you write the conclusion. So this is the way of presenting. Okay. Now we shall go for solving question number 6. This is the last question of exercise 8.1. Let me solve and wind up this session. See children, here in this question, if 60% people in a city like cricket, 30% like football, remaining. So here we have got categories out of 100 percentage, not 2, we have got 3. That is first cricket, another football, and third is remaining. So cricket 60% is liked by the cricket, 30% is liked by the football, and rest. So 100 minus total 60 and 30 is 90, 100 minus 90 gives 10% is the people who like remaining games. So if once you start orally thinking this, these questions will become very easy. Now remaining like other games, then what percent of the people like other games? You know already it is 10%. If the total number of people 50 lakh, that means 100 percentage is 50 lakh, find the exact number who like each type game. See, if 100 percentage is 50 lakh, I say definitely rest of the things easily you can find. 50 lakh, 100. So 1010 cut gaya. So if you take away 10 here, 10 here, 5 lakh equals to 10. So definitely remaining games is liked by 5 lakh of the people, and 5 3 times 10, 3 times 30, 5 3 times 15. So 15 lakh people like football, and double of 30 is 60. So double of 15 is 30. So 30 lakh people like cricket. You can see the check total amount, total number of people, 30 plus 15 plus 5 is 50 lakh, 50 lakh you have got. So it's such a oral question, but you need to know how to write it. I hope with your language ability you will write properly the solution. This is how you need to think. I have explained you thinking. You can go for solving this question in a proper way. The total number of people surveyed, the total number of people in the city surveyed is 50 lakh. Next, number of people like cricket is 60% of 50 lakh, which is nothing but 60 by 100 into 50 lakh. Now 0 0, this 0 gets cancelled, 6 5s are 30, 30 lakh. Similarly, you need to find number of people who like football. Here number of people like cricket, it's supposed to be. So number of people who like football is 30% of 50 lakh. You know how to cancel it, how to solve it. It gives you 15 lakh. the percentage of people who like remaining games is 100 minus of 60 plus 30. You know, 100 minus of 60 plus 30, 100 minus of 90 gives 10. So, 10%. With that, continuing further, you can find number of people who like remaining games as 5 lakh. So, with this, I will wind up this session. You write it properly, this solution. Take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.